Good day, ma'am. My name is Maylene Moncales and this is my code. This Java code implements a Swing GUI application to manage student data in a MySQL database. So let's analyze it section by section. First, let's start here in imports. First is the java.swing.asterisk semicolon. So these swing components for the GUI, which is the frames, panels, buttons, text fields, and etc. Next is the java.awt.asterisk semicolon. AWT stands for Abstract Window Toolkit. So this is a lower level graphics library. Next is java.awt.event.asterisk semicolon. So this is the classes for handling events like buttons, clicks. The last one is the java.sql.asterisk semicolon. So JDBC. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. So this is for database interaction. So now let's move on to main class and variables. So as you can see here, we have here public class Maylene Moncales OOP project extends JFrame. So this defines the main class extending JFrame to create a windowed application. Next is the private JText field, text ID, text name, text course. So text fields for student ID, name, and course. Next is the private JText area text output. A text area to display output like messages and results. The last one is the private connection con, a variable to hold the database connection. So let's move on to the constructor. This set up the main frame. So first is the set title. Sets the window title. We have here set size, sets the initial window size. So we also have here set default close operation, exit on close, closes the application when the window is closed. So we have here the set layout, new border layout. So we all know that this uses border layout to arrange components within the frame. So we also have the GUI components creation and arrangement. So the constructor creates and arranges the GUI components, which is the panels, labels, text fields, buttons, using border layout and grid layout. This part is not shown line by line, but it involves create JPanels, adding labels and text fields to input panels and buttons to a button panel. These panels are then added to the JFrame using border layout. So now let's move on to the database connection. So this is the connection of database. This method attempts to connect to the MySQL database. So as you can see here, we have the drive manager get connection, open parentheses and close parentheses. So inside that open and close parentheses, we establish a connection using the URL username, root, and password. Empty string, a major security flaw. Never use an empty password in production. So we also have the try and catch. It handles potential SQL exception. So now, let's move on to the CRUD operations, which are the add student, open and close parentheses, retrieve students, open and close parentheses, update student, open and close parentheses, and the last one is the delete student, open and close parentheses. So these methods perform the CRUD operations on the students table. They use prepared statements which help prevent SQL injection. Each method involves SQL queries, parameter setting, execution, and error handling. The details are omitted here by brevity, but each method follows a similar patterns. So, we have here the SQL query construction, creation of prepared statement, setting parameters using setString or setInt, executing the query, execute, update, open and close parentheses for add, update, and delete, execute query, open and close parentheses for retrieve. So next is the processing result and displaying output in text output. Then the last one is the error handling with try and catch. So now, I guess we should move to main method. So this starts the application swing utilities that invoke later open and close parentheses. This ensures the GUI is initialized on the EDT, which is the event dispatch thread, which is essential for swing's thread safety.
So let's check here if the code will run or not. Let's try it. Here I input my ID and name, Maylene, Maylene Boncalas, course, of course BSIT, and add. Let's check in database. Okay, so there you go. As you can see, na-add na siya. 1 Maylene Boncales, BSIT. Then let's try another one. So here ato na siyang i-update. I input my middle name here, which is B, Maylene B Boncalas. Then BSIT, let's see if ma-update pa that to sa database. There you go. As you can see, na-update siya sa database. So, tanaw na to karon if ma-delete pa siya. Kung magana ba ang delete. Balik na to. Balik ko na. Then delete. So check na to. There you go. So wala na gyud siya. Deleted na. So now let's check if kanang ma-retrieve pa ba. Balik lang tag type. Maura gihapon, Maylene B Boncales, ID 1, ang course kay BSIT. Then retrieve. Let's check sa database kung na-retrieve ba. So, ari nga part na sayop ko pag-retrieve, pero makita man sa code if inyong iparan ang code ma-retrieve cute siya. That's it. Thank you for watching.